No one is safe. Your friends are now your enemies. This is a game of wreckage. Survive the wreckage by wrecking others and using your power-ups to claim victory. Here, we will teach you how to play a simple game of get wrecked. First, let's start with an easy setup. All players must roll the dice to see who goes first. When that is decided, turns will go clockwise from the first player. All players will start on the start space. Make sure you shuffle both the rekt deck and the power-up deck and put them face down on a flat surface where everyone can reach. If there is less than 4 players playing, every time those numbers are rolled, they will become what's called neutral numbers. Neutral numbers are neutral cards. We will get into that a little later. Pass out 3 power-ups to each player and let the game begin. Now, let's get into the details of the game. At the beginning of your turn, you must first see if you have an effect rekt card on you. If so, follow the directions on the card. Then you can move forward 1 space towards the finish space. If you have a power-up card, use it now or forever hold your peace. Power-up cards can only be used after you've moved forward, unless it says otherwise. Finally, draw your rekt card. Follow the directions, then conclude your turn. Since you have a nice summary about how the game works, how about we go further in explaining what rekt cards are? There are several ways a rekt card can work. Once you've drawn a rekt card, you must see if it's a player that wrecked you, a neutral rekt card, an effect rekt card, a safe card, your own rekt card, or a get wrecked card. One thing is for sure, you must read them all out loud. Are you still with me? Good. This is where it gets a bit hefty in explaining. You will know if a player wrecked you if you see a fill-in-the-blank space on the card. You must roll the dice to determine who caused the wreckage. That player who wrecked you will be granted 1 power-up. Now let's say you roll your own number. That's okay, you just found your own trap. You gain 1 power-up and discard the card as if nothing happened. A neutral rekt card is the game's way of saying, "Hi! I'm also here to cause havoc too." These cards are not caused by a player as they do not have the fill-in-the-blank space, so no power-ups are granted. Effect rekt cards are cards that affect you for a duration. For example, you may lose 2 turns. These cards will stay faced up on your side until the duration is over. You will notice that effect cards have an E on the top left corner of the card. Remember that these cards start at the beginning of your turn. Safe cards are cards of freedom. No wreckage for this turn. Pass your turn to the next player and collect 1 power-up too. If you draw a get wrecked card, this card brings all the players, no matter where you are, to the start space. Just imagine you are at the finish space and the last player before your turn draws this card. Harsh! And don't even think about using a power-up. This card is invincible. This card can only be played once per game. All this wreckage, but no way to defend yourself. Well, I will teach you the way of the power-ups. In order to stay alive and gain advantages in this game, you must use your power-ups. Power-ups are your key to success. You gain power-ups by wrecking other players. You are able to hold up to 5 power-up cards. If you have more than 5 power-ups, you must discard the extra cards immediately. You cannot use your extra power-ups to make room. You may use as many power-ups as you want in a single turn. Keep your power-up cards to yourself and let no one know what you've got in store. Sometimes you get wrecked so much that your body and soul are stuck in limbo. Limbo may be the break you need to get back in the game. Limbo can be a safe place from getting wrecked and salvaging power-ups. As you are in Limbo, you will move forward one space but do not have to draw rekt cards. All effect rekt cards are to be discarded off of you. Power-ups can still be collected and used while you are in Limbo. Even though rekt cards can't affect you, besides the god card Get Wrecked, power-ups can. Once you land on the start space, the wreckage begins again. And there you have it. All you need to know to start the carnage. Good luck and have fun.